There are many videos that we watch every single day, but I bet you didn't know that some of these videos can be disturbing or even creepy. So make sure to like and subscribe if you love playing Roblox. The first video is actually a scary incident that happened to a woman. I can't actually get into much detail about what happened to her because it gets very violent.
Let's talk about
Mrs. Pac-Man.
the first thing is, it shows a dark room. Inside the dark room, you can hear screaming in the background. The camera records a severed hand on the floor. On the bed, you can see a woman's face. Her face was cut open, her hands are also cut off. The bed is completely soaked in an insane amount of blood. You can hear the woman struggling to breathe and scream.
That must have been such a scary experience for anyone that heard her. I don't know about you guys, but I would actually scream if I saw this with my own eyes.
Her husband was actually the one who had a machete and struck her face and body. After her husband left, the neighbors came over and took the video of the woman.
I'm so surprised why their first instinct was to video the woman instead of calling for help. If I was the one that caught the woman, I would call the ambulance.
The neighbors then called the ambulance. However, the neighborhood was far away and couldn't arrive on time. The woman in the video was named 𝒓𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒃, also known as Mrs. Pac-Man due to her face being split open. The video took place in Guatemala and was about a minute long.
Having that as a nickname is kind of disrespectful in my opinion. Like if something traumatic like that happened to me, would be so mad if people were referring to me as Pac-Man. Unfortunately, I can't actually show the video as it gets really disturbing. But I would not try and search up this video just in case you get nightmares. This next video starts off innocent as it starts off with a woman doing a makeup tutorial. But it gets very disturbing very quickly as something caused her to start banging her head on the table. It got so bad she got a serious injury and it was very graphic, so I would definitely not recommend watching.
Let's talk about makeup tutorial with Nikki. Back in the year 2014, there was an uploaded video entitled Party Makeup with Nikki. At first, the video was normal and seems fine, but after a few minutes it starts to get disturbing. The girl Nikki was doing her makeup while a bunch of video is shown in the side. Few seconds later the video showed a black and white or dark screen. Then Nikki stopped doing her makeup and stares in the screen for a few minutes.
I wonder what was on that screen that made her start staring for that long. I'm guessing it was a very bad video as after this she starts doing some not so great things on camera. This gets really disturbing, guys.
After that was really shocking as Nikki starts banging her head non-stop until blood starts spilling out.
If I was a young kid and I was watching this tutorial and suddenly saw that, I would be absolutely terrified. I would probably never watch makeup tutorials again, or any for that matter. I would have like the biggest phobia of them. This just makes me feel bad for all the little kids that have watched that video and probably screamed in fear.
The video can be found on YouTube, but I highly suggest y'all to not watch it at night or if you guys are easily disturbed. Stay safe.
I would definitely not be searching this up on YouTube as I don't want any nightmares. And I think the video got restricted from kids because it was way too violent. But just thinking about how that video could have gone gives me the chills. This next video was actually sad and disturbing at the same time. It started off with this boy sitting at the side of the road and this man comes to talk to him. And when the man says his name, he pulls out a pew-pew and ends up doing something very bad to the boy.
Let's talk about El Patron. This is a request from a friend, by the way. So let's get started. So just like other guys out there, El Patron is sitting on the side of the road. He uses powdered hydrant medicine that aren't allowed in the area.
That's honestly the first no-no. If something isn't allowed, you probably shouldn't use it.
And this one man came up to him, wanted to have a conversation. They talked for a bit. Nothing much. Not until the man took a gun out of his pockets and aimed at El Patron. El Patron died, causing his eyeballs to pop out and blood everywhere like it's paint. There is a video posted somewhere here in social media.
Guys, this actually sounds like my worst nightmare. I couldn't imagine someone doing this to me, which is why I'm never out late at night. The original video is actually very hard to find, so people have made fake skits of it. But in my opinion, that could be disrespectful, because that's a way someone actually died.
But I don't recommend you guys watching it since it's so disturbing. Also for the safety of the kids. I'm just sharing this. Rest in peace. That's all for now, thank you, y'all.
I would definitely not show this to kids as it could scare them for life. Even I'm scared to watch the original video, but it's considered lost media. We all know the fastest person on the planet was Usain Bolt. But what if I told you there was someone faster? And not only was he fast, he was also scary like a creepypasta.
Let's talk about
Zarzour.
Y'all, his face was already kinda creeping me out. Like, imagine getting chased by that. No thank you.
Zarzour is considered to be the fastest man in the planet. His speed is more than 48 kilometers at that time. He lives in Morocco. He runs faster than other people. If you encounter him, nothing will happen. However, don't say anything mean. Once you say something mean, don't try to escape. Even if you're at maximum speed, he could easily catch you. Make sure to be careful if you notice someone with their super abilities.
I actually think this story is fake because if it was true it would be everywhere. But I would still not mess with Zarzour because I don't want to get on his bad side. This next video was actually horrifying for kids because it appeared on their TV. This was a commercial to find missing people and it normally played in between shows. But one of the faces that were showed not only shocked kids, but also shocked the world. Even I got a jump scared when I first looked at it.
Let's talk about
The Selene Delgado's broadcast.
In the 1990s, there was a Mexican television channel that broadcasted information about missing people. The broadcast usually appears during commercial breaks to help spread the word on missing people. It was followed by the names, the age, and the dates they went missing. However, one missing woman had something on her face that terrified almost everyone around the world. Here's the clip.
Obregón, del 28 de mayo del año 2000.
Like, guys, what even is that face? I'm actually so scared. It's like creepy and also kind of funny for me when I saw it. But I can see why kids would be scared. This would have made me pee my pants when I was younger.
The woman named Selene Delgado was interrupted by this creepy-looking image that is unidentifiable. This broadcast also cut during children's TV shows, which made the kids horrified. There's a theory going around that the disturbing image is a sketch of 𝒑𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒃, an American serial killer from the late 1990s. Stay safe.
I wonder how that image came on the screen and who that even is. But I would scream my lungs out if I saw that on my TV. If you made it to the end, make sure to like and subscribe. And comment television if you made it to the end to confuse the others.